Good Sunday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for June 2nd, 2013. Starting off with the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for today with a slight risk of severe storms over in this area, which is pretty much the majority of our coverage area, with the exception being South Jersey. We are not talking about severe weather like we had here in the Midwest, so this is not a big tornadic outbreak or anything like that, but the area of low pressure that we're dealing with is going to be sitting way up here, so the best dynamics are going to be with that low pressure system in and around it. So maybe places up in the interior, up in this area here, could get into a tornado threat because it's closest to the best dynamics near the low pressure. But the rest of the area is a cold front, so the wind, we're expecting wind damage to be the primary concern. Out ahead of that, the front's moving down here like this, and then you have winds coming in from the southwest out ahead of the cold front, so you have a perpendicular, this is unidirectional, so you're just talking about straight line wind damage as being the primary concern for our area, and that would be for this entire area here of, I don't know what I just did there. This entire area here is where they have annotated as the severe weather risk area, and that would be for wind damage. As a matter of fact, we can go into the probabilities here, and actually a pretty high probability for wind damage. This is 30%. Usually you only see this at 15. This is at 30, so there's a pretty high amounts for wind damage concerns, and that would be anywhere from Harrisburg down through York, actually northern Maryland here, over to Philadelphia, just northwest of Philadelphia, and up to into Sussex County, New Jersey, Scranton, PA, Wilkes-Barre, Allentown, places in between here are all talking about having this wind threat. So be on the lookout for that today, this afternoon, and this evening. I want to take a look at the future radar off the NAM. Now here's what it's supposed to be at 9 o'clock this morning. And actually we'll go back to, here's 8 o'clock and here's 9 o'clock. So you look at our interactive radar, it's pretty close. You have that same line sitting out here on the current radar as moving through. So we're going to use this as a point of reference. This is the NAM model, and it's the future radar composite of what the future radar is expected to be as we go forward in time. And you can see that initial wave is just a prefrontal trough. The cold front is still sitting back here. You have a prefrontal trough that's going to be moving through and setting up over the eastern half of the state here, and that's where, of course, our area is, but that's where the area of concern is going to be, where these storms are going to fire up this afternoon. This is 3 p.m. today, but as they move over where the area where the prefrontal trough is and some added lift, you're going to have these storms explode, and I'll show you that in a second here. Here is 4 o'clock. You see they're getting bigger. 5 o'clock, boom, we got some big storms over here over eastern PA here. From Scranton to Allentown down to about Lancaster, York area. And the very next hour, they push even further east, and you're getting some big storms here right close to the Delaware River. So this is 6 p.m. tonight. So looking for storms after 3 today is what we have on our severe tracker. And, just keep alert, keep an eye to the sky, keep tuned to Eastern PA Weather Authority. Will bring you any watches and warnings that are issued. Of course, back to current radar here. And as a result of that, we have put today in a severe weather storm alert mode. We have a moderate risk today. Now, this is our own scale. This is not the SPC scale. This is our own scale. We think we have a pretty good shot at severe weather today. But again, what we're dealing with is non-tornadic thunderstorms. We're dealing with straight line wind damage, and on a smaller scale, a possibility of hail. So primary threat's going to be your wind, strong wind damage as it comes through. As far as the rest of the week here, we got this front's going to move through here. We could have it lingering around tomorrow morning and to about noon. You see some showers left over here, especially in South Jersey. As you get over in that area here, you could be dealing with some lingering effects all day tomorrow for some areas. But interior, I think, starts to clear out as time goes on through the day. Start off a little cloudy and dreary, but then it'll improve. Then a high pressure will move in behind it for Tuesday, Wednesday. As you get into Thursday, there's another frontal boundary that's going to move up here. Now it's going to be slowed down because there's going to be a tropical system, supposedly. Well, that's what the European model thinks, and a few others. A tropical system moving in from the south here. And you can see that right here. There's a tropical storm or a tropical depression that's going to come up along that frontal boundary here. We're going to have to keep an eye on this because this is getting a little bit too close for comfort now. Not saying we're dealing with any hurricanes or anything like that, but this is getting awfully close where the precipitation It looks like it's staying well offshore here, but maybe be close enough to affect New Jersey as of right now. And right now, Eastern PA is dry, but this can change in a heartbeat. And then the remnants of that system continues off the northeast with that frontal boundary. And as long as that continues to do that, look, next weekend should be okay. Except for the areas of concern right now that would be for just getting brushed by some of those heavy rains as it moves by would be across this area here. So we'll take a look at that as time goes on. I wouldn't get too concerned about it just yet. When you have a tropical system that, especially one that's forecast in the beginning of the season, it can be a little bit erratic between run to run on each model. So we can narrow it down as time gets closer. But we're not going to be looking at anything like Sandy last week or last year, so don't get too concerned about it just yet. If it would be, it would just be the remnants of a tropical system moving up the coast. I am Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers, and that is your outlook for Sunday, June 2nd, 2013. Have a great day.